We recently sat down with the owner of Miss Wellness LLC, and honey, Miss Wellness is out here saving lives. Not only is she helping women of color change their eating habits, but she is also helping us to embrace a plant based diet, not just for now, but for the long haul. And she is helping us become more active, be more conscientious with what we do with our bodies and how we move from day to day. And if that's not enough, she is reversing chronic diseases that are known to riddle the black community. Now, don't take my word for it. Hear it from Miss Wellness herself. Miss Wellness?
What do I bring to the table? Excellent question. I am the table.
Hi, I'm Keisha of 3D Pop-Up Shop, and I'm here with my special guest, Miss Wellness, aka Tanisha Naughton. Please tell us, what is your brand and what is it that you do?
Yeah, thank you for having me. So, I'm a women's wellness empowerment coach, working with women of color, helping them reclaim their health, fall back in love with themselves through their food lifestyle changes and mindfulness. And how I got started, it would be because my mom, she had diabetes and she was on all these different medications. And I decided to reclaim her health by taking her off of those medications and switching her and myself to the vegan lifestyle, which I also lost 30 pounds on. And she became pre diabetic and no longer had to have any medications.
That is truly an amazing and inspirational story because we all have aging parents. We ourselves are not as healthy as we should be. And for you to take a negative and turn it into a positive and to help others, truly amazing. Besides your mom, who is your typical customer?
Yeah, so typically it's women of color, professional women, entrepreneurs starting their business or currently have a business that's thriving, usually around the ages between 30 to 55. They may have health issues. Maybe they've tried different fad diets and they're looking for something that's more of a lifestyle because that's how I teach it to people. It's not just about what you're eating, it is your mindfulness as well. They could be looking for weight loss, alternatives to eating healthier. Maybe they're looking for natural herbs as well, natural ways is to cleanse and not really relying on the Western medication as much. So I always usually say to like someone who's athletic, but really and truly, what I get the most are the women who are tired of putting everybody else before themselves. So the people who are have been putting the kids, the spouse, the job, everybody before their own needs, and now their health is at risk. So now they're ready to put themselves first so they can be better for everybody else in their life and for themselves.
Okay. And are these women specifically located in a local area, or is this like a specific country or anybody,
Yeah,
anywhere?
so honestly, anywhere. I've had a client who lives in Switzerland. I've had people who primarily, most people are in the States that I do work with because they just find me on social media. But yeah, as long as you have a Zoom, we're able to have a conversation because I work virtually
Okay. Okay. All right now. Okay, because
worldwide.
we have a lot of virtual audience that tunes in. So that is perfect. Perfect. So tell us more about the program that you
Mhm.
offer and the products as well.
Yeah, so I definitely do have programs, and I'll start from the bottom and then build it up. So I have what I would say is like the lightest touch of service with me, which it's an ebook experience, and you'll hear why it's an experience. So it's called the Neo Soul Chakra Activation Guide, and within this guide, what I've done is give people 7 smoothies, some herbal teas, journal prompts, a music playlist that's based off of healing frequencies. In addition to that, there's a coaching call at the end of it. So you're doing it's a very self-paced. You get the guide, you try and make the smoothies that are help to activate each chakra that you have. We have 7 chakras. And that's the light form of just trying to get your body back in tune with it. Because everything is energy. So that's
Yeah.
why I paired it with a music playlist. You have about 2 hours of songs that I curated myself. I picked them and I wanted to make it more of an experience because people, when we think about health, it's like, oh, it takes so much work. And I'm like, No, you can make a 5-minute smoothie. Like, I don't care how busy you are, anybody can do that. And then the herbal teas are also in line with your chakras. So you have that, you have the music playing, you can do the journal prompts whenever you want because self-awareness is very key. And
Right.
then at the end of that, you can then book a call. So that's the first product that I have, which is more like a digital product. And then after that, there's the Neo Soul 7-day cleanse. And with that, you do get a guide as well with the smoothies, the juices, but also herbal teas, some water. And we talk about different soups that you can make as well. But it's abstaining from food for 7 days. And you have 2 video calls with me and tech support access. With that, it's really a lot of accountability. Like, I'm holding your hand for those 7 days, taking you through the journey, showing you how like you are stronger than what you think. Like, we are way stronger than our mind. So people like, oh, I can't stop eating for 7 days. It's like, yes, you can, but you just need the right guidance. So
Right.
for those 7 days, I'm there guiding you, giving you the recipes and walking you through a new journey because everyone needs to abstain from food no matter what type of diet that you have or type of lifestyle. So I like having that program as well. And then from
Mhm.
there, you have the person who just maybe they just need consultation calls. They just need to talk to me on a consistent basis. And I just do 4 consultation calls for the month. But the biggest thing, like that person who's like, look, I know I've been slacking. I know I can't do this by myself and I need someone to help me, what I consider calling activating the wellness spiritual baddie. And that's where you raise your confidence and like you know exactly who you are. So this program is the Neo Soul 90-day program. And in that's where you're getting all. You get the meal recipes for people who don't know what to cook. You're getting the
Mhm.
smoothies, the juices, affirmations, a meditation app, journal prompts. We're talking about plants, how plants are healing, essential oils, how those are healing. Like, I consider it bring you back to yourself, like how our ancestors were back in the day. Like, this is all about self-sufficiency, teaching you that
Right.
after those 90 days are done, you're going to know how to cook better. You're going to know the type of different herbs that will help you with weight loss. You don't need weight loss pills. You're going to
Right.
increase your confidence. You're going to increase your energy. Your acne is going to be diminished as well. So that's why I call her the wellness spiritual baddie because she's unstoppable. At the end of this program, like you are going to feel like that woman that you used to be, but she got lost. So we're helping
Yeah.
bring her back. So yeah, that is the most
Awesome.
intensive program that I have where you have me in your back pocket.
So you're educating and coaching along the way, basically
Absolutely.
holding hand, consoling, because it's an emotional journey to do
Oh
it
yeah.
all.
For sure. Yeah. That's why there's mindfulness because, people, it's either or sometimes with programs. Either I'm just going to give you a whole bunch of recipes and you try making that and I coach you. But mindfulness is important. I'm all about helping the person align their mind, body, and soul. So
Right.
everything matters, what you're eating, but also, are you watching the news as soon as you wake up? Are you only on social media? Are you reading a
Right.
book? Are you going for a walk? Are you being in nature? All those
Right.
things matter. And that's what I focus on in addition to what you're eating and looking at making those changes too. So it's really helping you become a better version of yourself.
Right. Yeah, that is awesome. What are people saying about your programs? What did they say? How did they feel?
I'm gonna start with the one that I really love the most, which someone said that I held space for them. Like, I just allowed them to be, I wasn't judgmental because they were, like I said, there's that mindfulness piece. So someone may not be ready yet to make those wellness changes, but I meet people where they are. And that's exactly what she said. Like, I'm not here to force you. I'm not here to yell at you and make you feel bad. I don't guilt
Right.
trip. There's no shame.
Yeah.
And that's what she loved the most about interacting with me throughout that program. So I really love that one the most. But in addition to that, of course, I've had the people who were like, man, I lost a lot of weight with you. And that's what their goal was. So it's always nice when like they come in with an intention and then it gets met, but also
Mhm.
then they get something else. Like someone said that their energy was increased and they weren't expecting that just based off of eating. Another one said that their
Nice.
confidence increased because there's affirmations that I have that I encourage people to say in the mirror when they start their day. And they're like, I feel so much better just about myself. My self love has
Mhm.
increased. And I was like, okay, like I love seeing that.
So, do you consider yourself a life coach or something deeper?
Yeah, so I don't. I consider myself a woman's wellness empowerment coach because I blend both. Life coach, we are talking a lot about your lifestyle, and literally it could be, well, I'm going through a divorce. I don't touch that part.
Okay.
Those type of things that the person's going through. We do take it first from a holistic wellness lens, which
Okay.
is, well, what are you eating first? Because typically, like things like being sad or low energy is coming from what you're eating first, and then something else that you're going through, or your environment first, in addition to the foods that you're eating. So that's my focus, but I blend in that mindfulness because when I started changing how I ate, that's when I got into mindfulness. I got into meditation. I got into nature walks. I wasn't doing that stuff before, but I
Right.
recognized how important it was. So yeah, no, more of just empowering women to be better. I'm an empowerment coach at the end of the day.
So, how long have you been doing this business? And what is your hopes for the business a year from now or 5 years from now?
Yeah. So my business has switched. So I haven't always been an empowerment coach. Probably the past year and a half, I've been doing this work. Before
Okay.
that, I was always in the wellness industry. I was a personal trainer. I made tea before, natural blended herbs that do help people with diabetes. And then I also made air freshener. So I've had a vast um, trail for my business, if you would
Yeah.
say. But one thing that never changed was I was always focused on the wellness aspect, on people living a healthier lifestyle. And I've always been doing coaching just in different facets. Like I said, personal training was one of them. I'm a former college athlete, so I've always been around all this stuff. Yeah, man, so many things. Definitely retreats. I want to do in person retreats where I'm mixing networking, wellness, and spirituality. So pretty much like a fun event where there's going to be hiking involved as well, and a lot more of that in-person self-sufficiency. So teaching them about the natural oils and making your own soaps, herbal teas, but also bringing that mindfulness blend into it, and then a place for entrepreneurs and other people just to network, mix and mingle type of flow is what I would love to create. Also making the coaching a little bit more, I would say, automated to a certain degree. So video modules I would love to have, and then like a VIP coaching with me. Like maybe I'm showing you how to cook certain meals, like more intricate vegan meals as well. And then probably
Awesome.
probably the last part. I think about. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some part of me blending my athletic side of maybe working with colleges and showing them about this plant-based lifestyle, how it can really help enhance athletes and what they're doing on the court. So I'm pretty sure
Yes.
that I'll probably do something of that nature later down. That's probably that 5 year type of thing. But
Yes.
yeah, for right now, I can see myself doing retreats in the next year for sure. Like, no, hands down. And then just some, brand collaborations, helping push that vegan lifestyle, especially for people of color.
Yes. You know what?
Hmm.
Healthy lifestyle is really trending right now.
So, ladies, if you are looking for a lifestyle change, a whole new healthy you, then Miss Wellness is the person to see, the place to be, the brand to tap into, so you can become a healthier you, creating a new plant based diet and becoming more active and reversing some of those chronic conditions that your family has in your family for generations? Yeah, right from the comfort of your living room. So don't delay. Head over to MissWellnessLLC.com or tap into one of the socials at Plant Based Vibes on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. And fellas, you too. Listen, you're not her primary audience based off of her experience. However, guys have fell into the DMs and it was to change their lifestyle. A big life changer, a game changer. Talking about games, you already know. This athlete would definitely know how to change your life because she has experience in personal training and all of these recipes to align your mind, body, and spirit. Check her out also on 3D Pop-Up Shop Popup.com.